I think we might be able to find you something here that might give you a small chance.
A small chance?
A small chance.
Why are you saying small? So we are going to...
Family game night.
Family game night is what the place is called, so that we can buy more Magic the Gathering cards. We're gonna be buying different decks because
I keep beating you with the same deck.
Right. So we're gonna go buy new decks.
So to
even the playing
odds.
field a little bit because, you know, we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see.
You're at Game Night, Board Games, Toys, and Puzzles, where families unplug and reconnect, which is nice. It's a very family-oriented store.
Very family-oriented.
I mean, tons of stuff here, tons of content. You've got figurines, you got board games.
Look at the magic in the back.
Magic
That's
over
like
there,
so cool.
Magic over there. I think we might be able to find you something here that might give you a small chance.
A small chance.
A small chance.
Why are you saying small? Now, what kind of colors do we have to choose from in Magic the Gathering?
Well, you can choose black, white, red, green.
Blue, right?
Blue. Yeah.
Is it just those 5?
Mm-hmm. If anyone can explain to me what this story is about, sorry, this game is about, please let me know, because I'm very intrigued by this. We've got really great stuff. Game of Thrones, Catan. Huh. Wow, Witchblade, I haven't seen that in forever.
You know me, I love the pop toys. Ah, Jenga.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh yeah, you still play that game.
Well, actually, I just reminded myself I need to get back on it because it's one of my favorite ones. Alien vs. Predator.
That's cool. I just feel like people don't really play board games anymore.
No,
so
that's so cool.
This is cool, yeah. Didn't we want to play like Trouble or something not that long ago?
Yeah. We need more people to play stuff with us.
Yeah.
It's just something I still feel like I want to get into. Warhammer. It's just so cool. Oh, wow.
Here we go.
How much are these? $4, I'm going to get a bunch. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So these are all creature cards?
No, these are just the figurines.
Oh. And over here is where they hold, I suppose, like tournaments and stuff. Again, this is all really new to me, but it's becoming something that I'm really in love with. So I think it's really great that they promote this, because when I was a kid, I used to love playing with Pokemon and Pokemon cards, and I was so into collecting them. I was so into, you know, making sure that I had all the holographics, making sure I had the rarest cards. So it's really, really cool to see that despite the fact that there is so many, you know, there's so many things on PC and so many things on, you know, PlayStation and Xbox, which of course, as you all know, I am a huge fan of. But there's also still stuff like this where you get to interact with people and, you know, just play a good card game. Look at this. You know what I mean? Just play a good card game. And I fully support that. I think that's really amazing.
Are you buying a bunch too?
Tokens, yeah. These look so cool. These cards over here. Look at all these cards. These are the sleeves that you were talking about.
Yes, the little sleeves you put your cards in.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start right now.
I know, I don't know what to do.
I put something down there, but I think I'm going to walk away with it, like $200 worth of Magic right now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's more than
That's what
okay.
we do.
This is what we do.
So I've been gently stacking stuff that I want to buy, so just kind of going. Here we are. And the good thing is we're not done, because this is just me, and I'm not done. And here comes Zelina.
With all of these. I love this. It's got little Medusa on there.
The Gorgons.
As you guys all know that I love anything that has to do with snakes, and it's awesome.
There we go. All right, let's go see if we can get, because there's a lot of booster packs
Well, I
behind
also
that.
got the green one too.
Yeah, I mean, we dissect most of them and kind of put them in our own decks to kind of like create new decks. But I want to create a whole new deck this time. So I'm also going to buy a bunch of white because I want to try and make a white and blue deck.
A white and blue.
Maybe.
I might do green and black.
All right. So like mine.
You're doing white like mine.
No.
So.
Doing blue and mine is.
You said blue and white. White's mine.
Yeah. Nothing is yours. But my current deck is black and green.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I suppose so.
Yes. So we're here with Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan has a far better knowledge of Magic the Gathering than I do, which is not surprising. However, in your deck, how much land, how much artifacts, how much enchantments, how much creature cards would you put per deck?
Depends on the deck, honestly. Most decks that personally I play, I allow a lot of control.
Yeah.
So my decks have between 0 and 5 creatures, 24 to 26 land, and the rest instants and sorceries,
Okay.
and planeswalkers as well.
How big would you usually make your decks?
60 cards
60
precisely for constructed. For limited, 40 cards to 41 cards sometimes. So for the limited, I usually run 16 lands.
Yeah.
But I'm generally also playing more aggro decks in limited.
Mm-hmm.
So my top end generally stops at 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I'm comfortable cutting a land to get more gas.
Okay. 'Cause
But
I
you
was,
did say that white and blue was the most powerful combination, right?
And constructed, I believe so,
Huh.
yes.
Which just so happens to be the one that you want to do.
Yeah, I wonder why. You know, sometimes you have so many good cards and so many good stuff, and you're like, and all of a sudden your deck ends up with 80 or 85 cards. So you have like a deck that's this thick.
That's mine. I couldn't choose.
Yeah,
I really couldn't.
one person in this circle so has those type of decks. But so you would say even for tournament decks, is 60 the limit?
It's the minimum. However, that's as many as I'll put in, just because you're more likely to draw the better cards or the cards that you want out of those 60.
Okay.
So if you have more cards, you're less likely to draw the cards you need.
There we go. 60 cards. So we're gonna have to do some work when we get home, including myself, because I got a little carried away with my black deck because I was like, oh, vampires, oh, leeches, oh, more vampires.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you can, anytime you can focus a strategy down, it'll make it more just a little bit better, a little bit faster.
Oh, that's
A little
interesting.
more
Yeah.
focused.
We're here with Ryan, who was clearly a master in Magic Gathering, unlike myself.
And
Just
unlike
played
me.
a little bit because I like it, but I'm pretty sure Ryan can take me down with his cards and just like that.
You ready for this?
Yes,
No.
I'm actually excited for it
To see how much is it
because
again.
I don't care. I don't care. We came in with a certain intention. and
Yeah.
I feel that intention has been fulfilled very much so.
We knew what we were gonna do.
We knew 100% we were going to do it. They didn't. So they just thinking it's another slow Friday, right before the weekend.
It's alright, I keep thinking it's Saturday, so I was really just having a day about that this morning.
Well,
so.
there you go.
Well, this is perfect because then we can take this on the road with us tomorrow. And,
Yep, and figure it out a little bit more because I don't even think we can get through all this today.
We're gonna try.
Well, we have kickboxing in a few, so we get to open a few and kind of dissect some of them.
Oh,
What?
yeah, and you got these little toys, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't you dare call them toys.
Honestly,
Don't
I
you
hope
dare.
that- I'm looking for a specific one though. Like, is it just these 3?
No. So they're rotating. So our new friend Ryan here, who is an avid Magic player. Hello, Ryan. Ryan, what do you?
Okay, here's bag 1.
What do you rate her chances now in beating me with all the stuff that she bought?
I give it about a 50-50 shot.
A 50. That's
That's way better than.
that's a very political answer because he's like, I don't know what to say. Because like if I say 70-30, if we say 50-50, you know what I mean?
It's diplomatic.
Diplomatic. I think that's a better answer. Yeah.
It may not have been on camera, but I have beaten you before.
Well, it's not on camera, so it didn't happen.
You Because you dance when you're winning, and I don't like it, and it makes me angry.
But we have that on camera. We have me dancing while I beat you on camera, so that happened.
Yes, and it's like more of a wiggle. It's just, it gets me
Yeah,
angry.
it's a great dance, Ryan. It's again, it's like one of those like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's this one. There you go. It's that one.
It's kind of like a giddy up kind of look to it. So.
Have you thrown your deck at him yet?
Not yet.
Okay, then you're
yet.
not that angry.
Not quite.
Why are you giving me my wife these kind of ideas?
That's what I've done as the wife.
You done it before?
Oh my gosh. I have not played my husband since in Magic the Gathering, and that was the last time I did. I threw my
Amazing.
deck at him.
So the longest game that we played was 3.5 hours.
I believe
no.
it. I believe
And
it.
I had a card in my deck that right as she about to kill me, I put up, and it's the one where if she kills me, everything I do gets restored back to the amount of life that amount of cards that I have in my deck.
Oh.
So I don't think that card's allowed in tournaments, but we allow it in our.
Oh yeah.
But since,
Kitchen table
since
is way
then,
different.
mind you, since that happened though, I was like, okay, cool. Went on Amazon and I found like these monster cards that it was like, your life now is the amount of cards in your deck, and my deck was like 100 and whatever. So, you know, that's my vengeance.
And then still she lost, Ryan.
I didn't. No.
Still she
I
lost.
didn't play it because I just thought it was unfair.
Well, there has been a few times.
Victory over the actual victory.
Right.
There has been a few times where we had cards where we're like, yeah, no, this is because it would have been like I had this one card that, what was it? Every upkeep I took like 5 lives, and it was like, okay, but this is this is like, okay, 4 turns and your game's done.
I have won games at negative life.
Really?
I have been past dead and still won games.
Really? So you were basically dead, but you could.
Yes. There are cards in the game that prevent you from losing the game. For example, Gideon of the Trials and Platinum Angel.
And what do they do?
They have the text written on them, you cannot lose the game.
They have the text written on them. You cannot lose the game. That seems like a card for you.
I was actually in tournament at -2 life.
Are those allowed? Those cards at tournaments?
Yes.
Really? Because I always thought there was a restriction on certain cards in tournaments.
There are. So there's Standard, which is like the most recent 2 sets.
Yes.
There's Modern, which is I believe like 8th or 10th edition forward. Legacy, which is like revised forward, and then Vintage, which is everything, but there's a restricted list.
Right.
As long as your deck is within those guidelines, they're legal to play in tournament.
$10.
I might actually have some. I'm stacked.
Wait, and
There
it
are also
also
cards
says
that says there are also.
your opponents can't win the game.
That's also true. Not only can you not lose, they
But
can't
they cannot
win.
win.
That's hilarious. Oh
Which is
my
also
God.
a fun fact.
That's amazing. I think I would just want to have it just for fun.
So you can frame it and hang above your bed.
My personal favorite is Approach of the Second Sun.
Hilarious.
It says the first time you cast it, you gain 7 life and make it the 7th card in your library. And then if you cast it again from hand, it says you just win the game. Which is how I won is -2 life.
And that's a white card?
It is a white card. It is.
Oh, you're not
2
playing with white anymore. That's
have a
good.
whole
Yeah,
white
that's
deck.
good. No, you just said you're not. I, however, am playing with white. So I feel that these are cards for me.
Black
White,
cards
white.
that are just as evil.
Oh, black has a bunch of evil cards. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I've kicked your ass with black several times.
One of my favorite cards.
Okay, what's the damage?
Damage is
It's a little rat.
Oh, it is tiny. This seems like a dragonfly.
Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Dun, dun, dun.
Better get another rat.
You better get another rat, or you don't want another rat.
I think I better get another one. It's a pirate. One more and I'm gonna go home.
Well, I want to do one. Gorgon. Ooh, what's
this?
this? Ooh. Hey, that looks like, what's her name? Is it Viviana or Vivian? Vivian's like Hulk or something? What is it? I'm still very new to this, guys. Don't laugh. Ooh.
Oh, a little knight.
There you go.
That's cool. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's go home and unpack and film all the unpacking.
Okay.
When you snap your fingers, we're gonna be home. In 3, 2, and we're back home.
And we're back home, just like that. Magic, literally. Okay, so as you see here,
The spoils of war.
we have so many things. Like, what is it? I don't remember getting all this.
Well, I got one of each for both of us, so
Okay.
you have a booster packs and I have booster packs, but that way we keep it equal.
Look at this. How do you even say her name?
Vrashka.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. The scheming Gorgon. Lead the vampires of that word to victory as you drain the life from your opponent.
That's a complete deck. So you're making a green and black deck, correct?
Initially, I was going to do green, and I think I might just do different decks. I think I'm going to make a black and green and a black and red. Or I can do a white and green. I don't know.
The combinations are endless.
The combinations are... Well, I mean, it depends, because if you look, black and green kind of go together here. They kind of go together. Where I don't know white and green do.
Okay.
This is a strictly green one, so I don't know. But I'm going to have some fun trying to figure it out.
I'm gonna grab the old decks as well, because I still have a bunch of cards that I bought that I haven't put in yet. So I'm gonna grab those and we're going to have a little fun.
Get started. So, what you got?
35 cards, Magic the Gathering, core set. Oh, I'm just gonna get that price tag out, because it's not... Yeah, whatever, I'm opening this thing anyway. Black theme booster set. It looks like there's a bunch of vampires on it. My black deck has a lot of vampires and a lot of like leeches and stuff like that, so I'm gonna have to severely cut out a bunch of cards in my deck and make it a strictly vampire deck. But did our friend Ryan tell us that the cards, your deck can be 60 plus basically, and there's a smudge in the landscape. This is a good one. Thought Distortion. This spell can be countered. Target opponent reveals their hand. Exile on all non-creature, non-land cards from the player's hand and graveyard. Well, I mean, if I'm playing in like with you and you have a deck with a lot of enchantments and stuff like that, then yeah. But if it's a lot of creatures, then you know.
Yeah, but my thing worked off of a lot of enchantments. That's whack.
Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Blade Brand. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Any amount of damage it deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. Draw a card.
Wow.
Boneclad Necromancer. When Boneclad Necromancer enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature card from graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yeah. Divine Lockbox. Diviner's Lockbox. Choose a card name, then reveal the top card of your library. If that card has the chosen name, sacrifice Diviner's Lockbox and draw 3 cards. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. I'm not sure if I get that one. Explain that to me in the comments. Explain this to me. Mind Rot. Target player discards 2 cards. That's always a good one to have. Well, that was quite the afternoon.
Yes, it was.
And like the funny thing is, like, it looks like there's not a lot. I mean, I still have to actually open a couple of packs right here. I haven't even gotten to those.
This is what I sorted through.
There we go. So how many new decks did you create?
I only made one, but and it's a green and a black, and I'm working on a red and a black, and then I want to do a white and black. I want to see how that.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see how that goes. But I just kind of separated everything because there were so many packs.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. We bought so much.
Yeah, so it's literally just, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is red and blue, this is red, this is white. These are all of the mana, and then these are black. Over here's some more green.
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, so I kind of I tried to separate as much as possible.
I kind of enhanced my already existing black and green. I created another black deck, and I created a white and blue deck, which I'm not too sure about, but I'm going to test it out. And this is just the remaining cards that I haven't decided on yet. And obviously there's like still a bunch of cards right here. And like I said, I still have 3 booster packs that I have to go through.
Look at this new thing. How cool is this?
Yeah, those look real cool with the little dice in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd say we do another finger snap, and we end up right to the point where we're about to play a game of Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah.
Wife, what are you playing with?
I am playing with a black and green deck.
Ooh, excited. So you basically ripped off my deck. The
No,
one deck.
honestly, I totally forgot that you had black and green. I thought that you just had black.
So you were like, in order for me to destroy his deck, I need to become his deck.
No, actually, we're gonna see how this turns out.
You rolled the dice, and you rolled,
14.
and I rolled 8, so you get to start. So I am playing with a new white and blue deck, and I'm not entirely convinced of it yet. I think it's got a lot of bugs, but there's only one way to find out. All right, we're gonna shovel these decks, and we're gonna film our own hand, and then we're gonna get this puppy rolling.
See, this is how it usually starts, guys. I'll do decent in the beginning, and then he whoops my butt after a few turns. This is where we're at. What do you think about your deck so far?
Nah, it's not working the way I want it to work, but it's also because all the cards are still not shoveled in completely.
Yeah. But again, I'm sure when we check back in, it'll be different. Because as of right now, I am at 25 lives.
What just happened?
You won, as per usual. Oh. It's funny. For someone that was so hating his cards, remember I told you guys. I told you that the second that things were going to turn around, he was going to win. I went from having 25 to 4 and then now 0. Either way, I've only been playing this game for what?
3 months.
Or so. So, still learning, but yes, you won.
What was your lab? What were your cards in your hand? Why did you not put that one on?
Because I just got it right before you killed me.
Oh.
I didn't have a whole lot. So, learning experience. I think maybe I need to get more, put more mana in the
A little bit of more mana, like
No,
3 or 4 or something.
something like that.
Well, guys, this wraps it up. Another game played.
Another game lost.
Well, I'm sure the tide will turn soon. We both tried really hard though. You're gonna be all cute now. So right when we end, this is the finishing shot, a belly rub on Phoebe. And we will see you guys the next time.